Hi everyone, my name is Andreas. In today's podcast, I will be speaking about the death of George Floyd. Most importantly, I will talk about the events that led to his death and the aftermath. On Monday in Minneapolis, Minnesota, George Floyd, a 46-year-old man, was killed by a white police officer after being accused of writing a false check at a store. During his arrest, there were 3 officers holding him down, while one was standing, keeping watch of any bystanders. However, one of the police officers was kneeling on his neck, which caused George Floyd to suffocate and beg for his life as he told the officers, "I can't breathe." Floyd died on his way to the hospital, and the 4 officers which were involved were fired on Tuesday. The protest for George Floyd started on Tuesday, May 26, 2020. The major protest site in Minneapolis was the 3rd Precinct Police Station. This led the police officers to abandon the building as the protest got more violent. Protesters set the entrance of the building on fire. Many businesses were looted and were also set on fire. On Thursday, May 28, 2020, Minneapolis leaders called for peace and security to be restored. Governor Tim Walz signed an executive order to activate the Minnesota National Guard. So after all of my research and all that I have found, I am very disappointed that the protest ended up as a riot. Many people have a violent stereotype for African Americans, which makes me think that this riot isn't gonna give them justice. It's just gonna make them fit into those stereotypes, which is why protest should be kept peaceful. If you want justice, you have to show that you're gonna be peaceful. Violent riots aren't always the answer, because in this case, it's a stereotype that many people have towards African Americans, and it's very disappointing that these people are wanting justice, yet sometimes justice isn't earned with violence. So in my opinion, yes, I love what they're doing. They're trying to get justice for George Floyd, for everybody else who has been killed or who has died on the hands of a police officer or any a white person. It's just, I don't believe that a riot in violent ways is the answer. So that's my podcast for World History class. I hope you guys liked what I had to say about this recent event. So